Hello everybody, Rope Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 2. This is episode 21 or 22, I haven't decided yet, because there was an episode I was recording, didn't mean to bring that up, there was an episode I was recording while I was, not on the server. And for those who don't know, the reason why I wasn't on the server as of late was because, Minecraft updated to 1.16.100, and apparently there are a ton of bugs with that, with that update. Let's get away from that. So there are, from what I understand, are a ton of bugs with that update, so the server decided, we decided as a group to stay in 1.16.40, and we're using Foxy's version switcher, or a type of version switcher. I know there's a couple different ones out there, but for some reason I could not get that to work. I actually messed up my Minecraft files, and yeah, I was having a bad time. But the other day, Foxy helped me out quite a bit, and by helping out, I mean he pretty much did it all for me. We spent a couple hours the other day trying to get me back onto the server, and as you can tell, we were successful in that. So with that, I am finally back. And yeah, going back to being episode 21 or 22, I'm just kind of flying around in circles here. Being episode 21 or 22, so the last clips I actually had recorded were a week after Halloween. So you can imagine that is quite old, because I remember the beginning of that episode were clips on how I just finished the jack-o'-lantern, and we are well into December as of this time of recording. And after playing that last clip back, I realized that sound was very loud, the elytra sound of me flying around. I apologize for that. With me reinstalling Minecraft and doing all that stuff, all of my settings were reset. So yeah, I had to play with those again. Hopefully I got that figured out. But with all that aside, we are starting today's episode in the winter area because, well, I missed fall. I missed all of November. I had this awesome fall build planned out. I had like a pumpkin pastures type build that I wanted to do, but now it's December, so we are jumping right into our winter build. And I'm just looking around this place. It looks very nice. It's coming together. Now I started placing the foundation for what I wanted to do last night. I was gathering resources, and there it is. I was like, I couldn't remember where I placed it. So I thought what I would do, I mean, when we think of wintertime, we think of a nice, we think of a nice, cozy cabin up in the hills somewhere, up in the mountains, surrounded by snow and trees next to a frozen lake and all that good stuff. So what I did was I started this foundation here on top of this hill, and what we're going to do for this episode is build ourselves a nice, cozy winter cabin. For this build, we are going with an 11 by 7 area, so that gives us 9 by 5 for the flooring. I don't know why it's early in the morning. I had to think about the math there. So we have a 9 by 5 area to decorate the interior with, and then, as I mentioned, we have an 11 by 7 area to work with for the outside. And what I'm going to do is I'm thinking I'm going to use spruce and dark oak. Now, the palette, I was not too sure what I wanted to do. I tried, stripped wood, stripped oak, stripped spruce, and nothing was really looking great. But yeah, I think using spruce and dark oak is going to be a very good combination. So let me go ahead and get the frame of this cabin built. Oh, look at this little white bunny in the snow. It's all by itself, and it's... What's the matter, little guy? You having trouble running around in the snow there? So far, we have ourselves a lovely rectangle going here, and what I'm thinking we shall do next is start the roof. So I'm one of those players, and I'm not sure if everyone does this, but especially with creative builds, I have to make it in a creative world first, because if I try to do something off the top of my head in survival, I'm just going to have a really bad time doing that. Now, when it comes to terraforming and laying down pathways and things like that, I really don't... What was that noise? Oh, hey there. Are these aggressive? Nope, I guess not. Okay. So, what was I saying? I got distracted by that polar bear. Yeah, when it comes to pathways and things like that, I don't really need to do that in a creative world, but builds, yeah, builds, I definitely need to do that. Excuse me, I am talking, okay? Yeah, I need to make these in a creative world. With that done, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the roof. And the front of the build is complete, and this is where the majority of the detail is going to be. So we have this put in. For the side, nothing too special going on. We're going to have a window that's going to look like this right there. And then for this side, I'm thinking of placing in a chimney made out of cobblestone. And because it's me, I'm kind of debating on making this a redstone fireplace because it's been a while since I've done one of those. Probably I don't even know how long ago that even came out. But yeah, I think we can squeeze a redstone fireplace in there. And as I mentioned, this is a very spruce heavy build. But don't worry, I am going to try to add some color down below to break all of that up. But other than that, everything is going according to plan. I think that should do it for the outside of the build. Let's take a step back. I think that's actually in a perfect location because we come over the bridge here and then we have our cozy little winter cabin just chilling right on top of this hill here. And then these trees add perfect scenery there, and I think we can probably place a tree right there just to fill that in. And then we'll make ourselves a nice little walkway going up. But let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of this. Like I mentioned, all of the detail is going to be in the front, nothing too special going. Whoops, looks like I forgot that right there. Good thing I was double checking all this. Nothing too special going on around the side. I do have to add in the windows, which I will do. And then we have our little chimney there. And I was trying to think of a way that I could get smoke coming from the top using a campfire. But with it being this way, I don't think that is something we will be able to do. But like I said, what I want to try to do from here is decorate the porch a little bit. We definitely need to decorate the interior. And I need to add the little redstone fireplace right here. For the porch, what I'm thinking is, since we have a fireplace on the inside, I think it would only be natural to have fire logs laying on the porch. And with that, what I want to do is use the mini blocks. So unfortunately, I don't have any, but I'm going to go ahead and ask the other members on the Discord if they happen to have any dark oak mini blocks laying about. And thankfully, Liara said she had some mini blocks for me, so we're going to meet with her and get those. And I am super excited about getting this build started. I have so many ideas, I just need the resources to pull it off. All right, awesome. We got those from Liara, and now we can head back to our build and continue. What is that sound? Oh, it's Jesse and Foxy. Jesse and Foxy are coming to check up on things, it looks like. And yeah, I like it too. Beef slab. All right. Well, yeah, that's nice. We are having a lot of guests on the episode today, and I really miss this. It's been a while since I've been on the server, so it's kind of nice seeing everybody again. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, you two. I think a head mount above the fireplace is perfect, so I went ahead and used a dark oak mini block, which I made large because that's something we can also do. I'm trying to figure out how all these work, but oh man, these things are so cool. So with this, we can straighten it out, and then we need this to go up like so. This is so cool. That, and then I think to push it back, I use lime. Nope, the other way. Nope. Okay. Don't remember which one I actually needed. Man, give me a moment here, and I'll get this where it needs to be. Okay, I found the right one now. And the funny thing is, last night I was looking for a bunch of dye by myself, but I did not realize in Beardstone's shop he actually has dye that's labeled -Z and things like that. So I need to go back and pick all of those up. Yeah, like this one's just pink dye, but I, found out the hard way that this makes it go up. So yeah, that is very cool. And let's go ahead and make it large. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is perfect. So, can we go back any more? No, actually, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. So we have a nice little head mount above the fireplace, and of course, we need to make this fireplace. I'm trying to decide, do I want to decorate more, or do I want to do the fireplace? Decorate more, fireplace. I think it's best that we go with the fireplace first because, as you can tell, I've already ripped out the floor. So you can imagine if I were to decorate first, that would probably be a bad idea, seeing as how I'd probably knock out everything that I just placed down. So we're going to go ahead and build this fireplace first. That's going to extend, that's correct. And this is based off of a tutorial that I released quite some time ago. There are 3 different fireplace designs. Ooh, camera right in my face. There are 3 different fireplace designs. I will post a link to this tutorial down in the description below, and as always, a card will be popping up in the top right corner. Block swapping portion of this build is done, so what I'm doing is using the 3rd design of that tutorial I just mentioned, and the nice part about this build is when the fireplace is off, we see our chimney block as opposed to looking at dispenser the whole time. So this would be the off position, and then when we go to turn it on, this will swap over to the dispenser and of course light the fireplace, and then like you saw, once we go to turn it off, the netherrack will drop down, which I saw at the place in, and that will turn off the fire, and then it will go back to being the chimney block. And in this case, I'm using cobblestone because I chose to make a cobblestone fireplace. So that portion is done. Let me go ahead and finish up the rest of the redstone. And the fireplace is done. So I just need to place in this floor. I put in the rest of the floor. So let's go ahead and give this a test. And actually, let's go ahead and cover this up real quick because this is, so you get the full experience of the fireplace. There we go. So we have our fireplace there. I did make a few modifications to the fireplace to make it look a little more realistic because I had, well, if the fireplace is here and the top of it ended there, I was like, there's really nowhere for the smoke to go. So I extended it up, I moved the head mount forward, and before we get to the redstone, I did do a little bit more decorating last night. So I placed in some mini spruce leaf blocks, and then I laid spruce across the top, and then used the mini spruce logs that Jesse dropped off the other day, and lined those up for the frame, which I think looks really, really good. Now, it kind of defeats the purpose, though, of having the windows up top. I guess that can be kind of a storage thing, but, it's mainly for looks. Now, getting back to the redstone fireplace, let's go ahead and give this a test. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the lever there or not, but for now, this is where it is. So if we flip it, there is the fireplace, and then we flip it again. The fireplace goes out, and it swaps back to being our chimney block. Again, that's the part that I like about this design, so we're not looking at a dispenser this whole time. So the dispenser pops up, lights it, it's hidden by the fire, and then it gets tucked back away when it's all done. So, man, I really like this area of the cabin. But for the rest of it, we're trying to make this a nice cozy cabin, so let's see what we can do with this. Now, how can we make this cozy? Thinking, well, for sure windows. Windows might definitely help, because the only ones we have right now are these, since we blocked off the ones up top. Go ahead and knock out the ones straight across from the ones up here. So those, and of course my inventory is full. I mean, no surprise there. Let's empty out some things. Just that. Those for now. We'll pick these up. And this is the back of the cabin. So we have the front taken care of. And why I'm doing this right now is because I want to make the windows in the back too high, but I don't want to do it to the front because I think the front looks really good. So let's go ahead and try 2 high windows. Because I was looking up pictures, I looked it up on Google, and a lot of cabin pictures that I was seeing was they have really, really big windows. So let's go ahead. We're going to have 2 high windows there, and we need something to be a little cozy around here. Let's knock this out as well. And this is a start. Though it opens it up, quite a bit because we can actually see outside. Okay, fingers crossed on this. We're going to drop this down to the same level as... Oh, can I even reach in there? Oh, hopefully I can get all the way... Oh, no. Maybe I need to place... Okay. Okay, bear with me. I'm still learning how these work. So, do I need to remove this first and then bring this all the way down? Is that the same level? Bring it one lower just to be on the safe side. Then we can place this down on top of it, right? No? Aw, man. Well... Let's get creative here. Do I have a piston? I do not. Let me see if I can push this with a piston. Right, here goes nothing. Please push over that. Cool. That works, and now the question is, can I sit? I sit. No. Because I need to be able to... Oh, I pushed the block back, too. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. I'm trying to do all that. Okay, man. I really thought this was gonna work. Now I'm just destroying everything. Gimme. Oh, that's right. Left. Okay. Alright, sweet. I was able to get this to work, but the trade-off is you can see the block here, and it is sticking out just a tiny bit. I tried to bring it in, but you can see the hitbox of the stair block, and once it gets into that hitbox, there's no getting back on the seat. So thankfully, if we look at this, we can just do that, and we have ourselves a functional couch, which I think is very cool. And I have 2 more I need to set up. It's not I'm probably not going to be able to do that one right in the center there, but I can definitely do the one off to the side, and possibly the 2 in the center. Let's find out. It's time for a progress update, and I have actually made quite a bit of progress since the last clip. So I did figure out the couch, but for the rest of the morning before work, I was decorating the interior, and last night after work, I finished it up. So let me go ahead and show you what I came up with, and I am very proud of what I did. So I'm really loving these mini blocks, and I'll show you why in just a moment. But first, starting out, if we look forward here, I added some paintings to the wall. I added a cartographer table with a little staircase just to give some decoration. Made a slight modification to the fireplace, so it feels, well, more like a real fireplace. Oh, and speaking of, the redstone for this, I wired it up to this button here. So, there it goes. It turns on. And then, of course, we press it again, it will turn off. Now, I will say, I don't know if it's just because of the lag on the server, but sometimes it doesn't want to work every time. Of course, when I'm showing you, it's going to work, but, that's good. It's good that it's working. But, now the real surprise is behind me. So, I'm going to slowly turn around this way, and... Bam! I am really proud of this. This took me most of last night. I was looking at this corner and I was like, I need something here, but I don't know what. And with this being a winter cabin and all, I thought it'd be appropriate to have a Christmas tree in the corner. So we have our little tree skirt down here with some nether wart. We have a bunch of mini blocks with the spruce leaves and the logs, and of course our little ornaments. And then I made a little coffee table right here. So man, this I really love. I'm proud of myself, not gonna lie. I am really proud of myself for making this interior, because I'm not really a decorator like that, but these mini blocks have opened up so many doors to decorating, and I can't believe I've been missing out on all these blocks. This is the first time I've really played with them. Now the only thing left is I need to put something up here. I'm thinking probably just a few more head mounts, and I need to ask Beardstone if he has any more mini dark oak planks. And Beardstone does have some dark oak planks for me. We just have to go back to his base to check things out. And I've never seen his base before, so I'm kind of excited to see it. And I know he's an awesome builder. Whoa. This base area, this area is awesome. Wow. Wow. I love the way, wow, this is, I don't even know what to say. It's so nice. In here too. Man, this guy, my base area is pretty sad compared to what Beardstone has going on here. And for those of you who aren't following Beardstone already, I highly recommend you go check out his channel, and please subscribe if you're into builds like you see here. I mean, again, this guy is an amazing builder, and on top of that, I know he is very close to reaching 2,000 subscribers. So please head over to his channel, subscribe, and a card to his channel will be popping up in the top right corner. Now that I have the dark oak planks I need, I can go ahead and put up some more mounts, and I will probably do 3 just to fill up this top area. Now, I'm not sure what kind of heads I want to put up here. I mean, I have this nitwit villager, which I thought would be pretty funny with the eyes going in the different directions. So maybe I might have that one up there. But I feel like I need some more animals, and I wonder if anybody has a polar bear head. I think that would be cool. Yeah, having some sort of bear head up here I think would fit nicely. That should do it. Tiztom just dropped by for a second to drop off the polar bear head. I had this one, and I am not too happy or proud of how I acquired that fox head, but it does complete the look of the room, which I am very, very happy about. So with that, I would say this cabin is done. Outside we have our wood logs here. We have a stray log there, and for this side, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. There's really not much I can do out here. But, well, clean up. First of all, definitely need to clean up out here. But with that, I think this build is done. And I did get the fireplace up there, or the campfire, and threw a cobblestone mini block, but full-sized it to get that effect, which turned out very nice, if I do say so myself. And as the sun is setting, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode before a bunch of things start spawning. So with that being said, everyone, this is going to be the end of today's episode. I really hope you all enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.